Alright, here we go. Hi guys. So this is my video about customer service experiences at Build-A-Bear. So experiences I've had with other customers. I'm filming this directly after my life update video. So it's in the same place, and I also have to talk quiet because if you didn't see that video, it is what is it now? It's 1:15 a.m. on a weekday, and I've got a 10-month-old sister behind me in that room and a very light sleeper down the hall. And they've got to be up really early. So I gotta talk quietly, but I do have the microphone on my headphones. So sorry about the quality. So I did notes this time. Congratulations, Hannah. You finally know how to adult. You know what? I'm gonna turn this light on. Oh, it's not plugged in. Okay. So while I figured out how to plug this lamp in, because you guys won't be able to see me that well, I'll give you some background. For my notes, I went ahead and like categorized. There we go. Real smooth, Hannah. Real smooth. I went ahead and made the notes, and the way I categorized them is by station. What I mean by that is we have different stations at our store. So there's the Choose Me station where you pick your bear. There's the Stuff Me station where you fill your bear. There's the Fluff Me station where you give it a bath, and the Dress Me where you give it clothes, and the Take Me or the Name Me where you make the birth certificate on the computer, and the Take Me Home station. So for this, I'm gonna make this a two-parter, but for this part, I'm gonna start with the register story because I think this one's my favorite. So let me preface this with a very common occurrence. Teenagers will often come in, make a bear, pick out a ton of clothes for it, and then have a really small budget. And so I'm used to teenagers doing that. That's normal. It's like whatever, it's part of the job. They end up buying the bear. Most of the teenagers I've dealt with buy the bear and buy like an outfit, and they all chip in. It's like a group of teenagers. So that's a normal occurrence to like ring out a bunch of things, say your total $60, and they're like, we only have 20. Can we figure out how to get it down? I'm like, absolutely, I'll work with you. Like, I get it. I was a teenager not that long ago too. So that's normal. But I am not kidding you. I had the same experience with an older woman who had, let's just say, very expensive accessories and clothes. I'm not like a fashion accessory guru, but it didn't look like she had inexpensive clothes. And so what happened with her is she had two kids with her, and she was gonna buy two bears. And this was maybe 5 months ago. This is before I moved to Colorado. She We rang up everything, the clothes, the accessories, and her total was almost at $100. And she just started listing things for me to remove because she said she was on a budget. And now I get that. Like, you might have nice clothes, then maybe they were thrift clothes that she just got on discount. But I'm not kidding you, this transaction went down from $100 to $30 because she ended up having her best friend buy her other daughter's bear. So she only paid for one of the bears and one outfit. And I was just like, what? Again, I have no issue with people on budget, but it was just the way she handled it was so just like, what? I don't even know, like, words can't describe how weird it was. And she kept complaining about the prices too. Like, I get they're expensive, believe me. The There's like outfits that cost more than our average bear does. There are $18 dresses, and like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast outfit is like $18. The Superman or Superwoman costume's $18. So I think 18 is the highest priced clothes we have, and then $5 is the cheapest. But I get it. I get that things are expensive. But it was just so, I was like trying not to laugh. It was that crazy. But yeah, so that was my first crazy customer service experience as an employee. And now I'm going to jump down to a category I wrote other because I wasn't like at a station. I was just walking in the store as an employee. And now these people came in all the time. This was back at Springfield in Pennsylvania, at my very first store where I got hired. So this mother and daughter, I think it might have been a grandmother and a granddaughter, but they would come in consistently and ask for free bears and free clothes. And we'd always say no. And then the granddaughter or daughter, I don't know, would follow that up by taking a bunch of clothes off, taking pictures of it for the next time they would come to buy, and they never ever bought anything ever in the entire time. Like, I know they came in more than I saw them because I didn't work that much at that store, but I ran into them like 6 or 7 times. And the first time I met the daughter or granddaughter, the younger one, it was funny because I thought she knew me because of the way she was acting socially. Like, she came up really close to me in my personal space, and I was like, "Do I know you?" Like, I got the vibe like she thought she knew me, and she was like, "Do you have any free things?" And I was like, "No." "Do I know you?" She's like, "No." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, no, we don't have any free stuff." It was just really weird. And that was when I was a relatively new employee when this was going on. So that's probably like on the top of my interesting like customer experiences. So then we've got what's the other one? Parties. So this is the last story I'm going to put in this video. Parties. So when you have a party, you have something called a party mom. So that's the birthday girls or birthday boys, mother or father, birthday dad, who's paying for the party or who's in charge of the party. And I had this really, really mean, rude, like attacking my work, like my job. Like, she was just like, and I've been doing parties for years. This was not that long ago, actually. She was just so mean to me. And I just kept smiling. Like, I deal with that a lot. Like, that wasn't the surprising part. I've had plenty of mean customers, especially on parties, because moms want everything the way they want it, especially when their kids are having a special fun time. But what made this story interesting is that, side note, that you'll need to know this, we're not allowed to accept tips as Build-A-Bear employees. And normally I would kind of sneak around that before this, but it was so funny because I didn't want to accept her money. Like, you treated me like crap. Like, why would I accept your money? So she tries to give me a $40 tip, and I politely decline, saying, "I'm sorry, it's against our policy. I can't accept that," or company policy. And the expression on her face was just priceless. I don't even know how to describe it. She was just so taken aback, like, "How dare you not accept my money," almost. And then it gets better. She goes to my manager and goes and complains to her to the point where she's almost yelling at my manager that I won't accept the tip. And my manager just keeps saying, "Sorry, it's against corporate policy. She is right to decline your tip. You can leave her a shout out on the website using the little code on the receipt." And this woman cuts my manager off like, "I just want to give her a tip. I shouldn't have to waste any more time. She wasn't that great anyway. I'm not even shitting you. She's trying to tip me $40 and she's saying I wasn't that great anyway." Like, what? What? I can't. So that was a really good one. But yeah, so those are my 3 customer service stories that I could think of at 1:20 a.m. I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry about the lighting and the moving, but I still don't have a camera. I'm still filming everything on my phone. And also sorry for having to whisper. It is, again, 1:20 a.m. on a weekday. So I hope you guys enjoyed these stories. I sure enjoyed telling them. It's put me in a really fun mood. I am never going to sleep tonight. I'm probably going to pre-film like 6 more videos. Like, I'm on a roll. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.